I guess I should start off with the obvious. Why did you start the Youtooz.Leaks account?
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty easy for me. Quite simply, it was I figured out there was a demand for information on Youtooz, and there was no one to provide it. Essentially, at the time of my inception, there was only, I believe it was Youtooz Epic, which is Isaac, and I don't want to dog him or anything, but it just wasn't good. It wasn't what I think it could have been. And I figured out if I'm gonna bet long on something, which I thought Youtooz was a pretty interesting company at the time, still is. I may as well get in early, and if I'm gonna get in early, I better, I guess, what do I want to say? Gather as much influence as possible early, so I can be quote one of the OGs when they really go off. But I am a little worried right now with the, which is the way they're running things and how the market is. But
Yeah.
whatever.
When did you start the account again? Like October?
It was early November. I think it was November 3rd. That was my first post. It was around
knowing the dates.
Yeah, it was the time of J-Schlatt. It was the first leak with J-Schlatt showing his face. That was super new. And showing off his Youtooz on stream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he showed his face like a month prior with a video.
Yeah, but he was still hyped because he didn't do it every day. He wasn't streaming as much.
What were your what's the right word I want to ask? What? Because at first I was looking through your account. You're posting a lot of stuff like just with your figures and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And
are you talking about early or are you talking about later?
Early.
Yeah.
What kind of put? Because I know you don't really post much about your figures lately. What kind of drove you away from that? Oh, sorry, I have to interrupt. Our new host is here, Snowball Lane.
Hi,
Hello.
sorry,
Yay.
I legit fell asleep. I'm not even kidding.
I called you 6 times.
I know, my phone didn't go off.
You're okay. We
Yeah.
just started, so good timing.
2 snows
Okay.
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Snowball Lane, our new ToozTalk host. We tried recording with her a solid 4 times already. All of the audio's failed and corrupted.
Yeah.
So, hello, how are you?
Hi, alright, just tired.
Well, you and Ducks are in
Everyone's
the
tired.
same boat.
Yeah.
Duckman goes to sleep at 8 a.m. and wakes up at 1.
Why did you go to sleep at 8 a.m.?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm out here grinding, making that quality content, okay? Dude, you don't even understand. I'm literally balancing a picture book. I'm gonna be designing like a series of my own boxes, right? Like, and I have to record another like 2 podcasts today, right? Like,
Whoa.
I don't have time to slow down.
You're really on that grind.
Like, you guys think like I guarantee you I am the most serious person when it comes to Youtooz at all, because I'm betting on the super ultra longevity that Youtooz stays around, and my whole goal is I'm the go-to guy. I want to be the it guy, right? So if Youtooz happens to come out with someone who like everyone is just like, wow, Youtooz is such a great idea, and they get a bunch of fans, because ultimately Youtooz is just an influencer marketing company. So if the fans from that influencer just happen to hop on Youtooz, I want to be able to, I guess, show that I'm a legit enough account that they should follow Youtooz and myself. But that's hard to do because I'm just posting information when all they want is the information on their one figure. So I have to figure out a way to prove my value
to the mass.
Yeah, right. So that's why I'm trying to break out into the podcast. If you have any interest in like the community, right? Like, so all the people that are brand new, I want them to listen to the podcast because I want them to get a pretty good feel as to who the community is, right?
And a good chunk of the community listens to ToozTalk, and we can get you a bunch of people listening to you. It's like a whole Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'll probably have you on in a relative amount of time. I'll probably try to get like all of you on individually, right? But
I'm
it's just
free whenever, homie.
Me
it's a
too.
matter
DM.
I I'm free
a matter
too.
of time for everyone, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting. I'm just betting on the super ultra longevity of Youtooz. That's it, right? That's why I'm front loading like what I assume is some of my best content now, so I can index it later and reference it. Like my favorite thing ever for me to do is reference that I called what's it called? I called Motivational Lizard like 2 to 3 months ago, right? I love referencing super old information. So my podcast right now, I made like 25 episodes of resale radio.
Oh my god.
25.
Now,
Holy shit.
now listen to this, and they're all like 30 minutes long, which is pretty solid. By myself, I don't know how I talk for that long. But
That's
I'm gonna
impressive.
index all of that
Schizophrenic
information,
much?
and then in 3 months, I've already determined. In 3
Sorry, I
months,
had to. I had to.
in 3
Oh,
months,
boy.
I'm gonna go back to all of those podcasts, right, where I quote like guess things or call things, and I'm gonna rip all of the audio and tell everyone I told you so, right? Like I have this whole new idea of clipping audio moments, right?
Yeah.
And I can guarantee that's going to be a thing later because it's the most effective way to maximize content. Like I'm
And the
trying
more you prove that, the more people will go back to listen to see if you actually predicted
Exactly.
something.
Exactly.
And it's just a feeding cycle. I see
Yeah.
you. I see you.
I respect
So
the
I'm
hustle.
trying to create 30 pieces of content a day, right? Because I have my own desires, right? Like I have so many ideas for my own merch, but the reason I don't do them is because I don't want to advertise, because that's not what I do, right? So it's like finding the balance of, okay, when can I make this my job, right? Because like realistically, if I wanted to, I could just resell Youtooz my entire life and I would be completely fine, right? But I don't want to do that. So it's like, how do I find the balance between like, where can I show people like value? Where can I like, I live by this thesis of jab, 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 right hook, right? Ask, which is give value, give out value, right? And then ask the final question of like, did I provide enough value for you to like, I guess, buy something from me, right? Which would effectively be my trust if I ever open a resale website, because that's what everyone is afraid of on eBay, right? They're like, oh, I don't know if this seller is trustworthy, right? So I have to have the humility to ask, and then also be okay if I get rejected, right? But right now I'm too scared. I'm just like, I'd rather just give value. Just keep doing that, and then ask at the very end and hope to get the yes. But I don't think I can operate with that if I want to go advertise. That's my
Right.
take.